Pope's collection. Pope tells Jesse about the 5 old Bureau ID cards needed to access Dr. Ash's restricted lab below the warehouse. We accidentally picked up one because I didn't know it was a quest thing. I don't remember actually where it was either. Huh. But I did find all 5, so... Now it's just a matter of gathering them all up. Well, I think the first one I found was in here, wasn't it? It was either there or here. Because, yeah, this room's empty, so I think this is where I found the first ID card. They don't go into your inventory, so it's not really like you can, Holy shit! Ow! Buddy, I cannot see you in this tiny little room. For some reason, I didn't think they would walk into the door. I thought they would stay outside. Ow! Okay. So this should be the second one.
Weird place to leave an ID card, but okay.
On their bed? That's not a weird place to leave it, Jesse. 2 queens. What do you got? Oh, the other cards just vanished, so now I can't even tell if you've got a winning hand. Okay, never mind. Okay, here's the third one.
Another ID card. For a cartographer.
Cartographer. Oh, what? Didn't even see that. Ash, request denied. This is from El McCanary. Dr. Ash, as Chief Excavation Officer, it's my job to support the research team. So I got you your machine for that ridiculous sand research project. However, it's also my responsibility to ensure the safety of my crew. Do you know how many trips it took to get an entire bulldozer down here piece by piece? And do you know how many of my guys we lost in those trips? Here's a hint, too fucking many. Which brings me to my point. I'm writing you today because of this request form that just landed on my desk. Apparently you want a, quote, lightweight, 1 or 2 man military grade helicopter for the purpose of surveying the vast expanse of columns by air. I bet you didn't even stop to wonder how much time, money, effort, and blood this toy would cost us. Because this is during a time where they don't have drones yet, I guess. Well, no, sir, I am sorry, but I will not subject my men to another month of marching through that death trap upstairs. For Christ's sake, these people have families. Not that they ever get to see them anymore. Request denied, Lewis McNary. Lewis. You're a good man, Lewis. Good man. Don't touch. There's Nixon. Are these all presidents? Because that looks like Bush. And that kind of looks like Clinton. But they can't be, right? Because that also looks like Lincoln. This guy right here slightly looks like Lincoln. But these can't all be presidents because they're all different time periods. Unless that's the point, right? That's the joke. That the presidents were members of the Bureau. So the president is predetermined. I'm not one of those conspiracy theorists. Okay, here is the fourth one.
Another one of those ID cards. Security chief.
How come only 2 of them you've given me like a job description for? The final one's in here?
This ID card was for an excavation engineer. Why did so many people abandon their cards down here?
Because they all died? So they aren't hard to find. They were all really easy to loot. But... just seeing if any of these names were important, but I don't believe we've heard any of these names before. So... maybe they're devs. No. Go back to the crossroads. Right, I have to go back to her, right? It just says Pope's collection without any information. But I think I have to go back to Pope to give her the ID cards.
Crystals, cave paintings, rust-filled sand. This place is a research gold mine.
No, I guess I was wrong.
I'm gonna keep looking around. I wish I could go with you, but I still need 30 hours of training before I can do field work. We'll work on that.
I got field work for you right now. You can go with me to this warehouse you wanted. So somewhere below the warehouse is... the enemies are gonna respawn, huh? Somewhere below the warehouse is something. I see it down there, but I can't call the elevator on this floor? Oh, come on. I thought I could dash out and then drop down, but I couldn't. Okay. Also missing number 4 of the audio logs of Ash. And I believe it's here in the warehouse. I just didn't find it. Is there a hole to get out of this one? There is not. So I gotta find one that I can get out of, get outside, jump out to the floor, or to the first floor, and then drop in, is my guess. I already heard this?
Entry day plus 51.
Yes.
Northmore has ordered an all-hands search for objects similar to the service weapon. He claims there are more in the house. No one can see how he's so certain.
No, I can't do that. Oh, because it closes it all off.
28 days now spent inside what we're calling the oldest house.
This just leads to the crossroads. How do I get lower? I'm missing something? I have all of the ID badges. Cards needed to access. Is there a hole in the wall?
But then I discovered numerous non-Aristotelian energy channels converging at its base.
Okay, I was like, what am I hearing? Ow. Someone was attacking me. That's what I was hearing. All right. I have no clue how it wants me to get there. Since I can't... No, dang it. Because it drops a thing here. Am I meant to find one of those that the gate doesn't close on? Maybe? So one of those probably doesn't close up. I have to find it. Then I'll go in there, and then I drop it. This is the problem when I can't look anything up. I mean, I can, but I don't want to because it should be doable without looking it up, right? There has to be something. I just don't know where it is. So we went up to the second floor, we went up to the third floor. So we're going up to the fourth floor. There was a hole there. There was a hole there. It's not this one. But one of those had a hole in the side. So now it's just a matter of finding it. Wait, another ID card. See, I knew there was one in here, but when it removed it from my thing, I thought it was a situation of I needed 5 specific ones. I knew there was one up in one of these rooms. Okay, there's 6 ID cards, not 5. Man, that's kind of annoying. Here I was thinking I had to do this complicated plot of finding a hole, and it was just the thing was bugged and there was another key card. Use the ID cards to access the elevator. I'm on the elevator. Is there another elevator? Is there another elevator?
The layer of dust on this place, nobody's swept here in years. Not even Ati. No way he'd stand for this. There's an elevator, which I'm sure is super safe. And a space in each terminal for an ID card. Which card goes where?
Okay. Well, I only know about a couple of them, so... And it doesn't add them to my inventory, which means... Also, I'm at clearance level 6. How did that one dude have a clearance level 9? Alright, so I know there's a cartographer. There's security. So security, this is the cartographer. Oh, now I get to see what they look like. Well, this doesn't explain the first one I picked up. So there is only 5, but you can pick up 6? Alright, so we have, Chief Evacuation Engineer, that's Lewis McNary. We have Head of Research, that's Dr. Theodore Ash Jr. Head of Security, that's Hank Wilder. A Senior Cartographer is Marcus Talbot. And Lead Physicist, why is it an apple? Physics, like Newton, okay. It's Dr. Gustav Frenzel. So this is the cartographer. This is... the evacuation guy. It's also where we found the evacuation note. This is... I don't know. I can't see. There's the research and the physicist are going to be the harder ones to figure out, right? Because this is the
This person obviously liked guns.
that's the chief of security. So is this research? Or is this physicist? Because of the Newton cradle, does that imply physics? Nothing here screams German. But I don't think the German... The ex-Nazi guy is going to have an American flag. So this has to be yours.
A physicist would probably have instruments or something. For physics.
This.
It worked. Now I just have to get on a rickety elevator that goes who knows how far down.
That's my logic. 3 of them were super easy. And then, yeah, my only thought here is the German ex-Nazi's not going to have an American flag. And I guess a Newton cradle is a device for physics? Okay. I understand its logic, and it is a concept of physics, but it's not like a tool that physicists use, as far as I know, other than demonstration purposes. Like, it's not something they're using, as far as I know. I wouldn't classify it as a tool. Basement lab.
Dust. Still, this lab's way tinier than any of Darling's.
There's still battle music going on? Oh, that's probably why. Hello?
Why would they need such a heavy door down here?
Doors are to keep things in or out. There's no notes. Still battle music. Let's turn the pipe first. And it did nothing? Oh, what's behind the door? Show me potato salad. Oh, it's Gibbs. Oh, hi. Gibbs became the Mothman. Well, a Mothman. I didn't realize there were 2 here. Oh, wait, that's you're the same one. you're dead. Alright, Gibbs. Gibby. Yeah, we've been reading about Gibbs.
This looks like the nail, only mini.
Well, actually, this looked like the nail, but mini. Oh, here's some more cave paintings. Just eyeballs, though. Northmore, final warning. To Ash. To Dr. Theodore Ash, Jr., as director of the Federal Bureau of Control and chosen representative liaison benefactor of... He's talking just like the board. Of the greater authority of the board, I demand your immediate withdrawal from the Foundation. Prior memos issued broadly to Foundation staff called for swift resignation or reassignment of all personnel to the upper levels of the House. All staff complied except you. This demonstrates a lack of respect for my office in the board itself. This is their house and we are their guests. We should conduct ourselves accordingly. Normally, such insubordination would be grounds for dismissal. But out of respect for your late father, consider this instead my final warning. The board and Director Ash chose me as successor to the office, and no amount of petulance, doesn't look like it's spelt right, but it is, will change that. Indeed, your actions seem to suggest you know better than myself, and by extension, better than the board. Permit me to assure you that is not possible. Sincerely, Director Broderick North.
A document. Is this in some kind of code? I can't read a word of it. I should take this back to Emily and tell her I got into Ash's secret lab.
I guess I don't get to read it. Ow! Wow, you guys have never knocked me out of the fast travel before. Hi. My cookies hurts. Yeah, I don't think it updated, huh? Right.
I found Ash's secret lab. Excellent. Please tell me everything. Spare no details. Well, there was another cave. The walls were covered in paintings of eyeballs. The research seemed dedicated to studying a kinda smaller version of the nail. It looked like the same material as the one up here, but just a different shape. Well, are you sure you didn't see any functioning prototypes? Or at least some schematics? I mean, Dr. Ash was a very accomplished engineer. None. Sorry. I did find this handwritten note. Wow. Ash had terrible handwriting. Never meet your heroes, right? So it looks like a transcribed conversation between Ash and someone named F. Ooh. Oh, this is juicy. This'll take me days to parse out. Maybe weeks. Have you ever thought about taking a vacation, Emily? Are you kidding? This is my vacation, Jesse.
That finishes Pope's collection, but now she has red over her head, so I'm guessing she's going to give me another quest. Even though I kind of want to talk to her again to see if she has anything else to say, but no. We'll wait. Jesse uses the ID cards to reach Dr. Ash's restricted lab. There she finds a strange cavern and a coded note written by the old head of research, which she gives to a very excited Pope. I think these should be written in past tense, but it's fine. How come some of you guys have green glows? I'm the boss. Stop glowing. I do the glowing. Also, I was told green was bad, so it's their walkie-talkies. Yeah, I was told green isn't good, so you guys shouldn't be glowing green. We have a strict Disney villain policy.
Try not to launch me, Director. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
I had to try.
Not gonna lie. Those earthquakes are making me a little uneasy.
Yeah. Strict Disney policy. Green means villain. We don't accept that here. So stop doing it.